Hey guys, so what I wanted to do here was show y'all about growing some food on your own, how to start it out. This here is an avocado plant. Come in a little bit closer on it, check it out. This was actually started by accident, kind of, by my youngest son. Last year I brought a pit home from work to try to grow, with the toothpicks in the water and all. And I put it in a paper cup and set it on top of the fridge and forgot about it for like the entire month of January. And then my son, when I was cleaning off the top of the fridge, saw it and asked if he could plant in it. And I told him it wasn't any good, but he wanted to plant it anyways. And we put it in a little planter bucket with some dirt, and he poured water on it and left it on the back porch. And by the time March rolled around, it was about 8 inches tall. And now it's not even quite a year now. And about 3 feet tall. But today, I'll show you how to do it yourself with these pineapples here, some green onions. Now, I was able to source all this from my job as a cook. My boss allowed me to take the tops of these and these pineapples here and clean them up and everything. So, what you're going to want to do with these is when you get them, you're going to want to look down here and make sure that it hasn't been cored out, which is when you could tell, hasn't. And then what you're going to want to do is rip down like these first 3 layers, green leaves. Just go ahead and tear those off. You might even want to go a little bit higher there. All the way around. And then our pails here are half full already. I pre-filled these with some Miracle-Gro garden soil for vegetables and herbs. I'll show you that package here in a minute. You just place that pineapple down in there like that. Let's go ahead and do that real quick with the rest of these. And you don't want to be super rough, but you ain't got to be delicate either. You know what I'm saying? You're just trying to get all this raw stuff off so it'll be able to take root. Does it have that protective layer around it at the base, Stick that in the next one. And yeah, checking the top there. These are good. These are actually Del Monte brand pineapples. It's cool that you're able to, if you're willing to take the time and wait the 5 years or whatnot that it takes for it to produce another pineapple, or longer depending on the climate you're living in and if you're feeding it properly and all that, which I just use Miracle-Gro for everything, guys. I just follow the instruction on the box. That's it. Now with these green onions here, kind of see that they were already left with these. All I'm going to do is take these rubber bands off one at a time and go ahead and stick them in this, sorry, wrong way, last bucket right over here on the left. I'm kind of dig out a little spot for them to get down in there. Oh, it's no good, it broke off. Well, we could probably still try to get it to grow. No sense in throwing it away. Now, I don't really know how clustered these things like to grow, but I have seen them grow up pretty thick before. So, see how these take. I will be adding more soil to these, kind of shore them up. And then when we're done adding that, which, like I said, here's the kind of soil I'm using at this current moment. And this pineapple over here is one that I did the same thing with back in probably August, and it's now December, and you can see how much it's grown compared to just being the top of one that we cut off. So again, out here in the climate in Northwest Florida, tonight it's supposed to drop down to the 20s. So I am bringing the plants up here, setting them by my back door, my sliding glass door, to keep some warmth to them. Again, with it raining also, I may even come out and drape a light sheet over the top of them to keep them from frosting. But these new plants, as you see, they're sitting in trays. As soon as I fill them up with the soil here, I will be watering them to the point where just enough to where the water starts running out the bottom. And that's just enough for them to sit for a few days. They're going to be right on the inside of my sliding glass door on a little sheet I got in there to keep water from getting on the carpet or anything like that, but to allow them to get sunlight and to keep them warm for these next few days until this cold snap goes away. But that's pretty much it, guys. And like I said, if you look at the start to the finish, or the semi-finish where we're at now, you know, it's not very hard to do this stuff. You've just got to pretty much water them, keep them in good soil, and if you can, make sure that they get plant food. That'll help them greatly. A lot of this stuff will grow naturally as long as you give it decent soil to grow in, but it won't grow as quickly or as strong as it would if you're giving it the proper nourishment. It's like any living thing. Well, guys, I hope you liked this episode of Northwest Florida Living. Hope to see you again soon. Thanks.